Hey everyone, and welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls! Alright guys, so there's some very exciting news on the JP server for BBS, and if you look at the screen, there are some new accessories coming out soon, and I only have preliminary information translated by one of my Discord people, Mackie10, so I've got to shout him out. Mackie10, you're the man, thanks for getting this info. But, you know, it's not actually confirmed, so take it with a grain of salt. If there's something incorrect in it, you know, I apologize, but this is very early information, and I actually did contemplate whether or not I should even put it out, but it looks pretty legitimate, so I'm going to tell you what I have, but take it with a grain of salt, guys, alright? So, we don't know when these are coming out yet, let me put that out there right away, but it's in the Japanese in-game news, so I'm assuming it's going to be fairly soon. You know, why would they announce it now if it's not going to be coming out for like a long time? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm sure it'll be coming out fairly soon, guys. Alright, let's get started. If we look at the image, there is a gold chappie. Now this gold chappie is only available in a 5-star version. So I don't know how we're going to be able to acquire it. Maybe it's through tickets or fusions or, you know, spending orbs on accessory summons. But basically, it's just a better version of a chappie. Puts SP to 0, but it gives you more than 30% to your other stats now. So that's all that is. You know, I mean, it's good. I'm not that excited about it. You know, it's just a little more of a chappie. So, I mean, I guess you could, like, conceivably, I mean, if you can use this gold chappie with a 5-star regular chappie, which I assume you're going to be able to do because it's a different accessory, that's going to be, like, crazy. Alright, so, I mean, you know, if that's the way it is, guys, yo, mad Kenpachis are going to be ridiculous once again. Let's move on. We'll talk about the dog chappie next. Now, the dog chappie sets your focus to 0, and then it increases your attack and stamina. It doesn't do SP or defense, so it only increases 2 stats, attack and stamina, and sets SP to 0. Still, guys, that's an amazing item because you don't lose your SP, your spiritual pressure. So you can still have your strong attack damage, and you can have the increased attack and the increased stamina, which is amazing, guys, amazing. This is going to make hybrid builds or SP builds a lot stronger. But now, I don't know if you'll be able to use this chappie with like the regular chappie, or like you'll be able to combine it with maybe the duck chappie that we'll talk about in a second. I don't know. We'll have to find that out when they're released. But there's a lot of potential here for different builds, and it's going to change the meta up considerably, guys. You know, there's going to be a lot of different things that are viable because of these items. Alright, so that's the dog chappie. Sets focus to 0 and increases attack and stamina. Available in 4 and 5-star versions. Alright, let's move on now to the duck chappie. The duck chappie also sets your focus to 0, but it increases your SP and stamina. So it's like the opposite of the dog chappie. Amazing item, holy shit, guys. You know, if you put this on a frenzy strong attack character, it's gonna make him super tough. Like, he's gonna get that the SP boost. He's gonna get the stamina increase, which has always been the weakness of strong attack characters. They're glass cannons because their accessories don't give them stamina and defense like chappies would give a normal attack character. So with these chappies, you can make a pretty tanky strong attack damage character. You know, there's going to be different ways to mix and match these items too, so we'll have to see the exact numbers and the exact applications of how they can be combined. Can you equip like the dog one and the duck one at the same time? You know, I don't know. We'll have to see about that. The other items aren't quite as exciting, but they're still very nice additions to the game. So the XP book is just a better version of the XP book. The captain coat, this is unique, guys. The captain coat, it only can be worn by Soul Reapers, and it increases their stamina. And the Hogyoku does the same thing for Hollows and Arankars, and the Teddy Bear does the same thing for humans, like Chad and Uryu, and you know, maybe the Fullbringers like Riruka and Ginjo. So those 3 items, the ones on the right-hand side there, are basically the same item, just for different people. So I don't know how much stamina that will give. Basically, they're like new versions of the cookie. And they're going to be available in 3-star to 5-star versions. So a 5-star, how much stamina could like a 5-star like stamina item give you? It's going to be a lot, guys. I I'm not going to speculate on it, but it's definitely going to be a huge amount. So that is all we know, guys. I am very excited for these items. I don't even. This is like the most hyped thing. You know, this is even more hype than characters for me, because I'm at that point in my BBS account where, you know, I'm kind of running out of stuff to do besides, you know, maxing 6 stars. You know, I have good accessories and all that. I don't know what the rest of this information here says, you know, and like I said in the beginning of the video, I contemplated on whether or not it was appropriate for me to make this video, but I might as well throw it out there so you guys know. I mean, not everybody has access to the JP information, and you know, if you want further details, I'm sure the BBS Reddit will have this translated, you know, shortly after I put this video on the on YouTube. So check on the Reddit. Maybe even check on the Brave Souls FYI. I'm not sure if you'll be able to have access to this information, but it doesn't hurt to look. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. Get hyped for these accessories. They're going to be freaking amazing. Like, they're going to give us so many more options and possibilities for character builds. Like, you can have tanky SP characters now. It's going to make a lot of characters more viable. You know, it's not going to be just Kenpachis and, you know, Dongai and Barrigan anymore. You know, we can use like other characters now. So that is freaking hype, and I am very much looking forward to these accessories, and you guys should be too. Alright, so thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, get excited, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.